problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
And let's get to our last and final college football play before we give you some MLB Game 4 action between the Astros and the Phillies. We talk about Clemson and Notre Dame. I don't know why Notre Dame just don't join the goddamn big ACC like they did a couple of years ago. Just do it, and then just keep those other non-conference games against your other rivals, because your basketball team, every other sport is at your institute is in it besides the football. Just join it. Anywho, this game's going down 7:30 Eastern Standard Time in Notre Dame Stadium. Clemson Tigers coming on in 8-0, number 3 in the playoff ranking, 4-4 against the spread, taking on Notre Dame Fighting Irish, 5-3 on the year, 4-4 against the spread. This line opened up in favor of Clemson -4. That line hasn't moved, and the total opened up at 49 right now. It's as a consensus 44.5. So since we made this show, these lines, it has changed. So I'm gonna update that real quick and get to these actual factuals. Let's start off with Clemson. Clemson, the overs hit 4 out of the last 6 games. They are 10-0 straight up in the last 10 games, 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games on the road, 6-0 straight up in the last 6 games against an opponent in the independent conference, or however you want that, against an opponent that's independent. The overs also hit 5 out of the last 6 games in the month of November, and 4-1 straight against the spread in the last 5 games when playing on the road on a Saturday night. Notre Dame 11-5 against the spread in the last 16 games, 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games, 17-3 straight up in the last 20 games at home, 6-0 against the spread in the last 6 games against an ACC conference opponent, 7-1 straight up in the last 8 games against an Atlantic Division opponent, 11-0 against spread in the last 11 games in the month of November. Injury reports right now for Clemson: running back Kobe Pace is questionable. Linebacker Barrett Carter, he's questionable as well. For Notre Dame, cornerback Tyreek Bracy, he's questionable. Wide receiver Wilkins, he's questionable as well. Last time we seen Clemson 2 weeks ago, they came back and won against Syracuse 27-21 when they brought in the rookie from Texas. Shout out to that Texas breed. And last time we seen Notre Dame, they handled Syracuse 41-24 this past Saturday. So, with that being said, Clemson Tigers taking on Notre Dame. Marley, do you ever play for this one?
Are they going to start DJ again?
I'm pretty sure, but here's the thing that I was going to mention. You pulled him out 2 weeks ago, so now you probably had a good 2 weeks of having the freshmen take snaps and reps with the first team. So either way you go, I don't know. But to answer that question, they're probably going to put DJ in, but everybody named Mama want the rookie to go in.
All right.
That is gonna make a difference, huh?
It makes a big difference. However, makes a big difference. But
well, let me ask you this: who do you want to start?
I think you got to start the freshman. I mean, he's clearly
on the road.
Yeah, this is what you come to Clemson for, right? I mean, I know he's a freshman, but maybe on the road in Notre Dame, it is a big game. Yeah, maybe you do start DJ and you see.
So check this out. The last time,
well, shit, he was just on the road in Syracuse. No, that Syracuse game was at home.
Last time Clemson played in Notre Dame, they lost, and they started a freshman They had to start a freshman quarterback, which was big senior DJ, because Trevor Lawrence had COVID. And they lost. It was a good game, but they lost. But go ahead.
I like the game. I like Clemson. I still like Clemson. I still like the 4. I think that Notre Dame, I don't think they're going to be able to score enough to keep up. This team still averages 37 points per game, even with the QB situation and shit that's been going on. That's telling me that really they just got the superior athletes over everybody else that they're playing against. When you can struggle offensively the way they have, but yet still you're averaging 37 points a game. The defense is Freeman hasn't played like I thought they would throughout the season. They're still only giving up 22 points a game. But I just feel like Clemson is the superior team. They got the better athletes. They're hanging 30 on everybody they play, even though, when it's the ACC for what it's worth. But so I think they'll still hang 30 plus, close to 30, at least they're averaging 37. I think they'll still hang 30 on Notre Dame. I don't know if Notre Dame can give me enough to cover against this Clemson defense because offensively they're kind of in the same boat. Their quarterback, they don't know what they want to do at quarterback. He's still young. I think he's just a sophomore. He played last year. So I like Clemson -4. I think I like this total. I'm really loving over this total.
You like that shit?
I think we go over 44 because if Clemson's going to give me 30, I just need Notre Dame to give me 2 touchdowns.
So there it is. So Marley, official play, Clemson -4, and yes, the total, the over.
I like the over.
44.5. All right. This game does scare me, but I'm riding. I'm taking that Clemson -4. If they do start the freshmen on the road, the good thing is we had 2 weeks to prepare. And I'm saying we right now because this is who we gonna put our money on. So we had 2 weeks to prepare with the freshmen taking first snaps. But I think DJ is gonna get the start and an opportunity to redeem him. Sometimes your pitcher just has a bad game. Lance McCullers, which is a great segue. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm as an Astros fan, I faded McCullers a lot this year, so I wasn't surprised about that happening. But anywho, with that being said, I'm riding. Open the door, Marley. Let me jump in that bitch. Riding Clemson -4 as an official play as well. So, hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in with.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.